Ke'Ali'i Kenekoa. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing great, my man. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. This is your debut on Slap News. We know will be joining Power Slap during their 7th event. How excited are you, my man?
Beyond excited. This is good. I mean, this promotion is on the rise right now, so I couldn't be more happy to actually be in Power Slap right now at this moment. Especially with the new Hawaiian wave that's coming through with Power Slap. There's a lot of Hawaiian people there, a lot of familiar faces, so super happy.
100%. I mean, I'm sure you've seen post-fight Power Slap number 6. Dana stated that the first place they want to go outside of Las Vegas is Hawaii.
Yes.
How exciting would that be for the Hawaiian people to have
Oh
Power Slap
God.
on the island?
I'm super happy and I'm ecstatic. I can't wait to that to actually announce it happen, so that way I can start big dog. Home. Hey, good to see you. Ready preparing for this big show coming up with Power Slap.
100%. Going through your Instagram, I see that you're active in MMA, recently fought Bellator, as well as some other organizations. What's making you motivated to get into Power Slap?
To be honest, I was comfortable. I was super comfortable being in bare knuckle. Power Slap gave me the call. Uncle Dana needed a new face, so I'm star quality, and I've been with quite a few promotions, the very top of the very best promotions in the world. So I'm happy to make this transition. Made a shout out to Uncle Dana and wife for putting this together, and Power Slap people as well, everyone in the crew.
Totally. I know you haven't done it yet, but I mean, is it more scary getting into the ring for bare knuckle than you think going in for Power Slap?
To be honest, no, not at all.
Okay.
I'm mentally and physically prepared. I've been training for this camp, so the transition from mixed martial arts going into Power Slap, the intensity, the adrenaline. Everyone knows this as a mixed martial artist and a fighter, a competitor, a true competitor. Once that door closes, everything else goes out. Once that cage closes, everything else goes out the window. So, yeah, I'm carrying that animosity from MMA to Power Slap world. So I'm not afraid at all to step in, and especially something new to me.
Absolutely. You might be one of the more decorated mixed martial artists that have come into the sport. I mean, I could think of Zack Zane, a fellow Hawaiian who also had a pretty extensive amateur and pro career. But I'm not sure if he quite has the experience that you have. Do you think
I
that's
don't
going to
think so.
help you?
Oh, absolutely. Of course. By the way, I mean, I know he's in a different weight class, but I did fight against Zack Zane
Oh,
for a
really? Cool.
championship belt back in the day for X1 World Events. And,
Okay.
I know it's a different weight class, but to be honest, transitioning to Power Slap and all this, I know I'm star quality. And I've been there, like I said, I've been with the best of the best promotions. And I know I carry myself very well, and I'm very decorative in other promotions, Bellator, Bare Knuckle, all these other promotions as well. But transitioning to Power Slap, I feel like I'm right at home. The
Awesome, man.
chief,
I got
the chief,
to.
the chief feels like he's right at home. He's coming in to take
Yeah.
over these villages and take over,
Yeah.
everyone else's throne. So whoever the middleweight champion is right now in Power Slap, take some notes because I'm coming in hot. I'm coming in hot. The new wave is coming in.
Yeah. I got to ask you, who won that fight between you and Zack Zane?
Zach did win. I
Okay.
mean, unfortunately, but I did. I was more so. I'm more so of a striker, and if anyone knows my background, they know me very well. I'm really badass with my striking. So they had a really good game plan, and Zach stuck to it and took me down. Everyone that I fought took me down, other than Curtis Millender. I fought Curtis Millender in bare knuckles, so that wasn't like an MMA event.
Sure.
But other than that, if I could, nobody wants a rematch with me.
Okay.
Nobody wants to step into the cage with me
Yeah.
after their first win, which makes sense. I mean, it makes sense they got the win on me, but other than that, yeah, back to the drawing board with that one, and I sharpened up my BBJ. Even as I'm training for Power Slap right now, I'm still active in the MMA world. I'm still active in BBJ. I'm still active in Muay Thai, kickboxing. So that's always going to mixed martial arts is always going to be my passion. And yeah, I mean, pursuing it I'm here pursuing it in a different world now. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Are you planning to try to balance both? Like, are you still going to take MMA fights as your power slap career kind of kickstart?
Well, power slap. Let's just be real. I'm gonna take over power slap. I'm coming in as a champion, and I can't say that I'm going to transition back into MMA because
Mm-hmm.
right now we know how quickly power slap is growing. So you know, better better luck to all the promotions that told me no back in the day, and now
Mm-hmm.
they're telling me, reaching out to me. Good luck with that because this transition to power slap is going to help me excel to the top. So that's
For
where
sure.
I belong.
For sure. I mean, we're seeing the views, we're seeing the marketing and promotion that's being put behind these fighters and how they're able to, escalate up in regards to popularity. What's your walk around weight? I know you're saying middleweight. John Davis, the
Yeah,
current title holder. You sound like you want him right away.
I want. Yeah, well, if I could go up at 205, I would love that. But
Mhm.
no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick at 185. I walk around at 190,
Okay.
192. So it's not really that hard for me to cut weight at all. I've been cutting weight for mostly all my fights like a week out, and
Mhm.
I'm used to the drastic weight cuts. So having that 5 pounds is not too bad for me at all.
Awesome, man. I mean, we're sitting here now, I guess about, just about 3 weeks out, I guess. Anything you're doing from now till then to prepare?
Yeah, absolutely. So my brother and I, he's an amazing trainer. We've been focusing on hip rotation, mobility,
Mhm.
and I've been focusing on a lot of hot fusion yoga. And so, I mean, that's working towards my benefit, moving the body and having everything fully aligned. That way I can deliver a more of a significant strike, a stronger strike. So I'm building my strength on the hip rotation and mobility.
Mhm.
That's the key thing right now for this. And also building the texture on my hand and stuff. I've come from trade, so I've worked in multiple trades,
Mhm.
masonry, carpentry, and all those other things, to where my hand has like developed callus over the years.
Mhm.
So whoever is about to get slapped from these hands, from these mitts right here, these big ass mitts, I feel sorry for you.
Awesome, man. Are you still training on the island, or have you moved to mainland USA?
No, I live in San Diego now. Yeah,
Okay,
San
okay,
Diego, California. Beautiful San Diego, California. I used to live in Scottsdale, but it
okay,
was it was too dry for me over there. Being from the islands, right?
for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you should reach out to Azael Rodriguez. He just flew in a couple of days ago.
You know what?
Also, actually, fellow middleweight. Maybe he can help you prepare and give you some tips on how to get ready.
I love that, but
Yeah,
at the same time, I know that's going to be my future opponent because I
sure,
know that
sure.
he's in my weight class as well.
Yeah,
But it's funny
yeah.
that you mentioned him because that's my brother who's my trainer.
Mhm.
That's his friend's cousin, and he actually
Okay.
came through the gym that I work at. Shout out to Anytime Fitness. I worked there, and it just so happened he just came through, and I'm like, hey, you're a familiar face, you know. And my brother was
Yeah.
like, hey, oh yeah, that's my friend's cousin. He actually competes in Parsa. So
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, is he here to size me up, or is he here to actually be a friend, instead of a foe? So
Mhm.
yeah, I'll
That's
shout out
funny.
to him too. I'll reach out to him.
Small world for sure.
Small world.
Totally, my man. Um, let's talk about, a little bit about do you see any challenges to transition? Because obviously in MMA, you're striking. A lot of it is about that lower body rotation to transfer a lot of that power through your legs. You worried at all about now trying to unlearn that in your brain to be
No,
able to keep those feet down?
not at all. I mean, I've been planning myself with leg weights, some 20
Mhm.
pound leg weights. I did see a few people fouling like on the first strike, and I'm
Mhm.
like, damn, okay. So it doesn't take anything away from me delivering my strikes because I'm very well planted. I guess the benefits of having flat feet won't cause me to pivot. So I don't know. I guess there's some downfall. I'm not downfall, but some like good things to that. Some
Mhm.
advantages to that. So No, not at all. I don't see anything. I don't see myself following. I hope.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to put you front and center. I'm still going to be here. I'm going to go off the stream, but I want you to look directly in the camera and give a warning shot to all the middleweights and let them know what's coming to the division.
Sounds good. What's up, middleweight? This is Ke'Ali'i Kenekoa, the Chief. I'm coming for everyone right now. I don't know who's the middleweight champion. I don't really care. But to be honest, I'm on the rise. It's a new wave, a new Hawaiian wave coming directly after you guys. Stay tuned. Thank you. Much love.
Awesome, my man. Appreciate you joining me. We'll see you there in Las Vegas.
See you in Las Vegas.
Okay.